What's going on, guys? It's Mike. Welcome back to my channel. We got a brand new video today. Just got back from seeing Avengers Infinity War, so I'm going to do a non-spoiler review real quick. Don't worry if you haven't seen the movie. I'm not going to spoil anything, even though I even had some people who tried to, text me spoilers. But anyways, alright, so let's get into it. So the movie starts off basically from where Thor Ragnarok left off. If you saw Thor Ragnarok, spoiler alert from that movie. If you saw Thor Ragnarok and you remember at the ending how they were on the ship, and, they were going back to Earth, and then there's this big giant ship that like approaches them in the end credit scene and it just cuts to black. So from this movie, that's basically where this movie picks up. Basically, this movie gets right into it, like right from the beginning. The logo starts. Normally they do like the little theme with the logo, or they have a couple of scenes before they show the little Marvel logo. This movie, nope. Marvel logo came up, movie started right away. And I want to say, right in those first 5 to 10 minutes, you realize Thanos is no joke. I don't want to give away any spoilers, but basically from that first scene, you know that shit's about to get real. Well, in this movie, the villain was the main character. I don't want to say we follow him the entire movie, but I want to say Thanos, he gets the most screen time in this film. Thanos, he's the best villain in any Marvel movie, period. He's number one. Now, this movie, I understand why Marvel did, had all this secrecy with the movie. They didn't want spoilers getting out. There are a lot of spoilers in this movie. Like, if someone told you a spoiler, if you ask someone, say, hey, tell me one thing that happens, there's like 10, 11 more things that happen in the movie that, plus on top of what they already told you. So, like, for me, I tried my hardest to avoid spoilers. I wasn't on Twitter, YouTube comments, looking at no review shows, none of that. I didn't want to know anything that happened in this movie. I wanted to walk in blind, of course trailers, but I didn't watch, a lot of the TV spots. I wanted to walk into this movie knowing as little as I could about this film, and it definitely paid off. Now this movie is pretty long, about 2 hours and 30 minutes plus. I repeat, do not drink anything during this movie. You're gonna have to go to the bathroom, and in this movie there's literally no boring parts, like none. It's all everything's going. Like, soon as stuff happens, soon as stuff pop off, the next scene something else is popping off, and then the next scene something else is popping off. Like, now the action, there is tons of action in this movie. I know some people were saying, oh, did they show everything in the trailers? Nope. There's so many set pieces in this movie that they didn't even show or even hint at. There's a lot of things going on in this movie. Like, you don't have time to breathe during some of this action. So much stuff is happening. Now, if I want to say who my favorite person was in this movie, I want to go it's either Doctor Strange or Iron Man. Those two probably had some of the best action sequences out of any other character in this movie. Not to spoil anything, but you'll know what I'm talking about. Doctor Strange, he does this one thing. You're going to know when you see it, and it's like, yo, did he just do that? Like, did he just do that? But this movie got some suspense to it. It got a lot of suspense and a lot of emotion. Now, I know a lot of people were saying, oh, I was crying. I never cried, only movie I probably ever cried at was probably Lion King in the theater. I was like real little when I saw that, so of course. But I didn't cry. Now, I saw people crying at certain parts, like, damn, this really hitting them. I didn't ever really get, real emotional, but yeah, that's that. Now, the issue about, people saying, oh, there's so many characters. How can they handle all these characters? I think the Russo brothers, they handled this real good. Coming off Civil War, they had a lot of characters in that movie, but of course there's more in this one. They did, I don't know how they just keep doing it. Everyone underestimates them. They do it time and time again. How, they make sure every character has their moments. In this movie, every character had their moment. Now, of course, some characters had more screen time than others, but you know, that's to be expected with like 40,000 characters in this movie. Basically, my final verdict, I'm gonna give this movie a 9. Of course, no movie is perfect, you know. Of course, there was some things that could have been done better here or there, but of course, that's with any movie. So go ahead and go see this movie. I highly recommend it. And don't forget, guys, if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that thumbs up button on your way out. And I'll see you guys next time on the Mike the Movie Junkie Show.
Press start.